Hello! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudy and thank you so much for being here. I actually wasn't planning on filming today, but I have all this makeup in my office that I keep out to remind myself to talk to you guys about it. So I have like a basket here. It's just like a little bag. Looks like this. And I fill it with stuff that I'm like, ooh, I think my people would want to hear about this. And it got to the point where it was overflowing with things that I just have not talked about fully yet. And I felt like let's do a little speed review of new makeup, either things that I bought or things I got in PR that have been of interest to the community that I've seen online. We're gonna talk about the new Glow Recipe Lip, some of the stuff from the Fenty Summer collection, the new Supergoop Lippies, and the new Say blushes. So I just have thoughts on all of these things, and I thought you guys might be interested in hearing a little bit about each one, what you might want to purchase and what you might want to skip. So if that is something you're interested in, keep on watching, and if you want a in-depth review on any of these, let me know. I am happy to do so, and let's jump right in. As I said, my name is Rudy. We talk about skincare, makeup, we do vlogs, we talk about fashion, we kind of do old YouTube with new makeup, and I would love to have you subscribe. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of go across my board here on my desk because I've got a lot going on, and I wanna talk more about the things that I have used and tried before we talk about the things that I'm kind of still testing out. So let's start off with the new Say blushes. So I was planning on doing a full video on these products, but I didn't hear too much feedback from you guys on whether or not that's something you'd be interested in. So I was like, they probably want to know about them, but they probably don't need an entire video on them. So we're doing it here. These are the new Glow Sculpt from Say Beauty. I, along with many other people, were very confused by this launch and felt like it just kind of came out of nowhere, which was interesting because usually I feel like Say kind of is really particular about what they launch and has a lot of build up to their launch, and this just literally came out of nowhere. These are considered to be multi-use blush, highlight, sculpt, eyeshadow. Okay, so to me, when something is multi-use in that way, in my opinion, it was really probably made to be one thing and then it's marketed that it can do multiple things. It comes in 5 shades, and I definitely don't think you need to buy all 5 shades, but I will say I am enjoying the product, and I will tell you my 3 favorite shades and I will show them all to you. So the 3 shades that I am most interested in and have used the most, but particularly 2 shades, one is the shade Mauve Glow. This I like to use as a blush, and these are kind of like a cream to powder formula. I don't know, maybe more just cream, but this is the shade Mauve Glow, and it kind of gives that like shimmery finish of the Charlotte Tilbury wands, how it has a little bit of that shimmer just baked into the product. This is really pretty, this shade in particular, as a blush or as a blush topper, like that one. The next shade that I love the most and would recommend the most if you are like me is the shade Bronze Glow. This one I use as a blush and a blush topper. I mean, I use most of these as that, but I also use this as a eyeshadow, and it is very, very pretty as an eyeshadow. So that is the shade Bronze Glow. It has a little bit of a reddish undertone, which adds to that really warm look on the cheeks, which I absolutely love. So I will put a little bit of this on right now so you can see. I have 3 different blush products here, and I'm not going to be able to put them all on today, but I already have kind of like a warm blush on, so this one just makes sense. It also comes with this brush. This is like a dual-ended brush. I don't think you need this brush to be able to get these products to work for you, but I do think it works pretty well with it. So I just take the larger side, swish it in, and then I kind of tap and swipe this across the cheek. See the difference there? It's a nice reddish, warm, classic terracotta summery shade, which you guys know kind of can't do without. I love. So I think it is really pretty, and you can see like it really does pack a punch even with just a little bit of color there. If you are someone who is trying to avoid having like their pores really exposed, I would not go for these because they are shimmery. And then you can use the other side to get in and just do like a nice wash on the eyes, which I would do today, but I have some stuff to do later and I don't need to be this colored. I personally do like these. I don't know if they are for everybody because they they are so shimmery and so glowy. The other shade that I was gonna mention is Pink Glow, and this is more of like the classic highlight shade for my skin tone. I like this. I don't love it. I haven't used it nearly as much as I've used the other two. And then the other two shades that I just like haven't really gotten into yet. This is the shade Quartz Glow, which is more of like a true gold. And this one is a little bright for me. Haven't dived into it yet. And this one is in Peach Glow. So it kind of just depends on finding the right shade for you and how you want to wear and customize these products. They are very unique, very cool, interesting products, but I definitely don't think you need all 5, and you might have something similar in your collection already. I would say go to the store, give them a swatch, and see what you think. While we're on the topic of blushes, let's go to something that will most certainly be in my favorites for the end of this month, and these are the new Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veils from Makeup by Mario. I am not on Mario's PR list. I purchased these with my own money, and these are the 2 shades that I felt complemented my skin tone the most. This is in Rose Crush, and this one is in Berry Punch. I do have a video of me applying these that I can pop in, but I'll also give you a little bit of a swatch. These have just the most unique consistency, and I love it so much. I'm not really sure how he came up with this formulation, because originally you guys know that this formula was in a bronzer, which I love and was my favorite bronzer of the year. So when he came out with a blush formula, it just made sense that they would be just as good. So that one's Berry Punch, and that's Rose Crush. And they're even really pretty together, which I wear them together sometimes as well. Oh, it's so pretty. These leave a gorgeous, like, dewy finish on the skin without any shimmer. So maybe if you were looking for a nice cream formula that was kind of potted like this, and you felt that the Save formula was a little bit too dewy and causing too much attention to your face, try the Mario, because these have a natural finish to them with no shimmer or glitter. It's just that, like, hydrated finish on your skin. Absolutely stunning. I think there is a shade for everyone in this line, and I just think Mario knows what he's doing, especially when it comes to complexion, cheek style products. I want to see everything that can be made in this formula, like a highlighter. I think this as a like foundation compact in this formula would be incredible. I love it so much, and I think he's really done something special. And if you were going to get only one thing from this video of quick reviews, I personally am saying it should be one of the Mario blushes, because I love it. Okay, next up, and I believe the last cheek product, we'll talk a little bit about the new Fenty Summer Collection. This came with 2 lipsticks, 2 of their Poutsicles, and a blush. I gave away the lipsticks in the other Poutsicle shade because I just didn't feel like I needed to keep them all, and I have friends who have skin tones who would like them. But I did want to swatch the shade that I kept of the Poutsicle. I love the packaging. I want this as a nail color. Like, how pretty would that ombre be on your nails for summer? This is in the shade Fuchsia Wife. Such a cute name, are you kidding me? And it's really pretty. Like, this for summer, I think would be absolutely stunning. I'm gonna wipe off the stains or the color so you can see the stain that's left underneath. I had given these a comparison to the Rare Beauty lip oils. They are very similar. They have a really lightweight jelly kind of formula to them, and they feel nice and hydrating on the lips. I have a few others here that I really like, and they just really do a good job of hydrating the lips and leaving a really intense and nice stain that you can then use like a clear gloss on top to keep that color on your lips all day. So I really like this shade. I think it's very pretty, and I love the colors from this collection. The lipsticks were also very pretty, but I'm just not a matte lipstick wearer, so I gave those to someone who I felt would like it. But I feel like the most viral thing that I've seen is their matchstick, the new summer matchstick in the shade Strawberry Pop, which, like, hello, Strawberry Pop. This is a translucent base lip and cheek stick, and it's pH adjusting. I don't know why everyone in the world is suddenly realizing that pH adjusting makeup exists. Like, these products have been around since we were kids, since our parents were kids. But for some reason, every brand is going down the pH adjusting route this year, and it's just so tired. It's so annoying. And I was a little disappointed to see that Fenty was doing it, just because There's so many out there already. I will say, and this is the shade, like see that like fuchsia color? That's what it ends up turning into on every single person because most human skin have the same pH. So I've talked about this before. I don't mind a pH adjusting product. Like one of my favorite lip oils is the cranberry lip oil from Essence. This is a pH adjusting lip color. Like I don't mind having one or two, like the Euphoria blush oil, things like that. But I don't need like 10 of the transforming colors. I really don't. I have worn this a couple times, like on, watch how quickly it turns pink on my face. I have worn this like on top of like my sunscreen when I was going out to like my yoga class, just as like a quick moment. And I will say I don't mind it just on bare skin as like a nice pink shade, but it is fuchsia pink and it will be fuchsia pink on everyone. So if that's not your, look at that. Like that. If that's not your vibe, then you're not gonna like this. It does work on all skin tones because it has a transparent base and it's not going to cause like any opaque white sort of base to it. But I have a lot of that already. And if you own even just one product that is pH adjusting, I think you can skip the matchstick. But if you like any of these sort of like fuchsia-y purple shades, you might want to try one of these Poutsicles because they are really, really pretty and they last quite a while on the lips while being very comfortable. Okay, I have so many lip products and I have a few brow products as well. But first I want to talk about something new from Victoria Beckham Beauty. I feel like Victoria Beckham Beauty is overlooked and it shouldn't be because it is really, really good. It's just that they're not available at Sephora. And if they were available at Sephora, I would consider them to be akin to like Westman Atelier or an upscale version of Merit because their products are so, so good and they feel good and they're so nice. So they sent me these in PR. These are their new contour stylists and they're basically little tiny cream contour sticks. I have two shades and I don't know if the shade names are on there because it just has the color on the bottom, which is kind of unique. But basically these are meant to contour the face or contour the lips or contour your eyes or whatever it is that you would want to do with this like creamy pencil, and I think that is pretty cool. So these are the two shades that I have, this cooler shade and this warmer shade. And I've been using both of these mostly to give myself a little eyeshadow look. I've just been loving like taking this in the crease, literally like that messy, and just blending it out with my finger to add a tiny bit of depth in my eye. And it almost looks like, oh, she just like has really nice tanned eyelids. Like it doesn't really look like I have eyeshadow on, but it feels a little bit elevated. I will say a product that I consider to be incredibly similar and something I would recommend you try out if you're interested in using these for your lips is from Bubble. And it is the Lip Contour Wand. This is in collaboration with Elsa Hosk. And this is basically a liquid version of like a contour with a wand style tip that you can use to outline your lips and give yourself a really nice contoured finish to your lips. And it gives that same style to it. This one is $34 and these are $38. So I just wanted to put that out there because as you know, I am working with Bubble on my freckle pen right now, which I have on. And I just want to support the Bubble family. So if you were interested in anything from these stylist lines, I would say also just take a look at the Bubble ones. All in all, I do think they're very nice and pretty and I like the cream formula, but they definitely weren't the first ones to do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's do a little brow talk and then we'll end with like 5 lip products. So we have some new brows from the drugstore and from high-end brands. We'll start with the high-end new drops from Milk Makeup. I actually haven't seen a lot of people talking about these yet because it is quite new, but something that's not new is their Kush Fiber Brow Gel. This is their brow gel they've had for a while. I don't dislike this brow gel, but it's just not the one that I tend to gravitate towards. I don't know, I just find it to be like a little dry and I don't find that it has much in terms of hold for my brows, but they've released 2 new brow products that have sort of interested me quite a bit. The first one is this Kush Brow Shadow Stick. So this is actually a pomade in a stick that is meant to add like a shadow finish to your skin underneath your brows to give that look of fullness. And I have mine in the shade Herb. This is a little swatch of this shade. It's incredibly soft. And this is the shade Herb. It's got this really lightweight, powdery, soft texture. It feels like it's almost between a powder and a gel, which I find to be really unique. I already have my brows done. I will say I used this, and it comes with a spoolie on the other end. And I will say that I find the size of the actual applicator to be too large. It's hard to get into those little crooks at the base of your eye because it's this sort of circular shape, which you could turn it to its side and use this like more straight side, but then once you do that, it will flatten out. So I wish that the size was slightly different, but if you're someone who has a lot of brows, like a lot of space between your brows that you're looking to add a shadowy finish to, this could be up your alley. Or if you're a person who likes to use a pomade, this could be an easier option for you. But the thing I'm most interested in is their new clear lamination brow gel. This is their Kush brow lamination gel. And so far I'm really enjoying this. The brush itself is quite unique. It has like a full side here that's like quite tall, and then when you flip it, it has a skinnier, more precise side to the spoolie. And I have really been into using clear brow gels on my brows right before I start my makeup to get that really fluffed up look and have them look laminated. So I'm gonna be testing this one against my current favorite, which is from Rem Beauty. I really like this one from Rem Beauty because the wand itself is like dual-sided for you to fill up your lash or your eyebrows and then to brush them out on the other side. So I really am enjoying that, and I will be curious to see how this holds up against that, and I will keep you updated. I have tried it once already and I did like it a lot. In those two drugstore brow products that I mentioned, I feel like one could be like a possible winner in my book and the other one is just very classic brow. One is from Maybelline and one is from L'Oreal, and these were both released around the same time, so I was like, well, I might as well try them. Very interested in this one. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Brows, and this is their brow mascara. Infallible Brows 24-hour wear volumizing mascara, and this is why I'm super interested in it. So I'm wearing mine in the shade Brunette, but look at this wand. It's like a plasticky bristle wand that has a lot of shape to it in areas that you can really feather out your brow hair. I'm wearing this one today, give you a zoom, and I feel like it really did like fluff up my brows. It made them look really full, which I can appreciate, and the hold itself seems to be pretty good. I am interested in this. I like the idea of it. I think the shades are pretty good as well, and I was really just drawn in by the wand. So I'll keep you updated on that in a future video, but so far I'm really enjoying this. And the second one that I picked up is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Styling Gel. I wanted to try this because I know that their tattoo styling line is very popular, but in looking at the shade, which this is in the shade medium brown, I know it's gonna be too light for me. And also it is incredibly watery, and it just has a classic brow spoolie. Just a classic spoolie, and the shade is a little light for me, but I haven't tried it yet. I'll still try it and let you guys know, but it seems to be incredibly watery, which means it will probably transfer around my skin, which I really can't stand. I prefer a brow gel that has a little bit more hold to it originally, like right when you put it on, so that you have room to play with it before it turns into a big mess. So I will keep you updated on both of these, but so far the L'Oreal seems to be my favorite based on just the wand and the shades that they have available. Okay, let's round out with a couple lip products. Two that I have tried and two that I haven't, so we'll just like try some on at the end of the video just to like, I feel like with lip products I can kind of tell right away if I'm gonna be into them or not based on the feel. The color is a whole nother thing. That's like kind of up to you how you would feel about it, but the formula I feel like I can give a good idea on. I'm gonna take off what I have on now so that we can test a few. I do have on a lip liner, so keep that in mind. But first up is the new Clarins I don't know if these are new actually, but I just got these in PR. These are the Clarins Lip Perfectors, and they sent me 3 out of the 4 or 5 shades here, I think. 25, 23, and 21. And I don't know how I feel about these. They have a wand style applicator that you squeeze up to get the product out. And I don't know, I just don't love that. I feel like I would much rather it be just like I don't know, like a plastic applicator. This one is in the shade Mulberry, I think, and these smell so good. Like, they smell like cotton candy, which I love. But I don't know, the formula is just nothing special. Like, I feel like you kind of have to get a lot out to get even pigmentation on the lips. It feels okay. I like the shade. They all have a little bit of shimmer in them. So I'll do a little swatch for you. Yeah, they all have actually quite a bit of shimmer in them. Here are these 3 that they sent me. This red is super punchy and very pretty. This is mostly like a clearish pink shade, and that's the one I have on in Mulberry. But they look super shiny, and it's because they have like glitter in it, which is fine. I like it. I like it. I was really hoping to love it, and unfortunately it does leave behind a bit of glitter on the lips, which like kind of stinks, but it is what it is. I don't know. I don't see myself like going for those very often. I would much rather go for like, I don't know, one of my juicy lips over this. So TBD, I don't know. I was hoping to be more wowed than I was. And the other product that I have tried and tentatively enjoy is the new Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hydrating Hyaluronic Lip Gloss. I talked about this in a video where I was like, I really want this, but I'm not gonna buy it. Maybe they'll send it to me in PR, and they did send it to me in PR, and I'm glad I didn't buy it. It has a slight plum scent to it. It didn't come with an applicator or anything, so I just put my finger in it, like I put my nail in it. And I like this. It's definitely a thick, more nighttime product for a few moments. First of all, the packaging is really big. Like, in comparison to something I would plop into my purse. Like, if I was wearing the Summer Fridays lip balm, this is gonna take up no space in my purse. This is like very wide. It's quite large. It has 15 grams, 0.5 ounces in it. So like half of a foundation essentially in size. I think it smells quite nice, and I don't hate the shine that it gives. Like, I think that's nice as well, but it's nothing in comparison to like my Rhode lip treatment, which I wear like not only for the feel, but also for the shine. So I like this. I guess in comparison to like the Laneige lip sleeping mask, it feels slightly less sticky, but very similar. This is a hyaluronic acid based product, and it works very well with their other like Plum Plump line, which I could see being very cute. Like, having all of them and using all of them together. I do like this, and if you're in the market for a new lip sleeping mask or like a daily mask, I think you would like this. However, if you already own a lip sleeping mask of some kind, I don't know that this is gonna be like an insanely different experience from what you already own and use. I do get why Glow Recipe would make it, because like they want to add on to their line, but I'm just saying, I don't know that it's gonna like be so different from what you already own, but if you are in the market for a new one, you might like it. Okay, we're gonna wrap up with 2 products that I really haven't tried. One that I have kind of tried and one that I haven't tried at all. These are brand new from Tata Harper. These are the lip creams, and it came with 5 of them. These are like some of their first color cosmetics, unless Tata Harper does color cosmetics and I just don't know about it. But they're really gorgeous. They're like this beautiful packaging, says Tata Harper on it. There's like a little flower on the end. And one shade was this clear balm, and that was the first one that I opened, and I tried it last night, and the scent was so strong that I had to take it off of my lips. Like, it smells so strong of like spa water that I had to literally take it off of my lips. And the shine itself, so like I'm putting this over top of this so you can see the shine. The shine itself is nice, but it didn't feel hydrating at all. It felt just like a slippery balm. So to me, I was like, I'm not into that at all. But then I went to open the other shades to smell them, and I noticed that they look more like a lipstick. They don't have that balmy finish. And they still have the scent, but it's not nearly as strong as the other one. Like, it's kind of strong still. But I thought, you know, maybe I should give these a shot, the color ones, because the clear one just wasn't doing it for me. So let's put one of these on and see. The shades are really pretty. They are like a straight up lipstick though. Ooh, this one's nice. It's got that, it's got more of a balmy finish, but it is so freaking stinky. They said they were gonna tell their formulators. I'm like, that's nice, but the stink is so strong. So here are the shades. They are very pretty. Don't pay attention to the Fenty stain here if you can try not to, but there are the shades. They're nice. They're very nice. However, the smell, All right, let's try one on. I'm gonna try on the shade Juicy. They're just slippery. They just feel like a oil-based chapstick. Yeah, there's no hydration in that whatsoever. It's just a little oily lip, which is sad because you know these are probably insanely expensive. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I wish that they had more shine. I wish that they had more plumpness to them. I wish that they felt more hydrating. They just feel like a slippery chapstick. Damn. Well, and they're also smelly. So, gonna take that off. Okay, I promise we're wrapping up. The very last thing I wanted to talk about was the Super Goop Lip SPFs. I have not used these on my lips at all, but I have a few friends who have tried them and have liked them. I will say they are incredibly pigmented to be like an SPF product. They're fully like a lipstick. They are in between like a matte and a satin formula. So if you're looking for like a true lipstick that has an SPF, what is it, 30? These might be for you. They have a minty scent to them. Let's try this one. This is in the shade Lucky Me. Let's put it on and see. I mean, that is a straight up lipstick, you guys. Look at that. They taste like classic lipstick. I don't love this color on me. It's like very pink and it is creating a little bit of dryness on my lips. But if you were looking for a straight up lipstick to wear during the day, or I don't know why you would need it in the evening, that provides you like good coverage on your lips and is still protecting your lips. Like if you have a daytime meeting or you're like a wedding planner and you're always out and about. I don't know your life. You might like this. I don't really know that I have a reason to wear these when I have so many other lip products that I like that aren't this. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not that impressed. Like, I think they're okay, but also I'm not a lipstick person. You know, I am a gloss person and I will go for a SPF gloss before I'll go for an SPF lipstick. So the shades are very neutral and very warm. Just not for me, and that's okay. Not everything has to be made for me. Okay, I know that was long and it was supposed to be speed reviews and it ended up turning into like very long conversations. But I hope that you got something out of this. Either you got a swatch of something you were interested in, or now you know you can narrow down your cart, or maybe you're adding something new to your cart. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any additional questions on these products, or if you have another new launch that you want me to test out. I have a few more things in my Sephora cart right now that obviously I'm interested in, but I'm kind of giving myself a beat before I check out just in case I get sent any of them. So the new Kosas Wet Stick Shiny Sheer lipsticks, as well as the NARS Afterglow Liquid Blush. I'm really curious about both of those, so we shall see. If I end up getting them, I'll review them. If not, I might just wait a little bit. But if you're interested in those and you really want to review, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, I hope this was helpful. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one really soon. Bye!